Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium and I've been hit by it too.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football. And we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We're up and running then.
FC Tokyo really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Tries to play it through. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Zola. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, Erling Haaland is developing a massive reputation. The raw power, the speed, the ability to find the net in all sorts of ways.
Gets his head on it! And he has kept it out somehow.
He's very lucky to recover that, and he shouldn't have put himself in that position in the first place.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Madweke. That's been slipped through. Locatelli. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. De Arrascaeta. Well, the defence proved... And there's the shot! No, not quite.
Rabiot clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Oh, that's a key interception. Just about within shooting range. Oh, it's a vicious effort. FC Tokyo with the corner, there first. Out for a throw. Comes under pressure and it's come loose. And that pass just didn't quite work. Into the channel. He's in plenty of space here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Zelarayan. Now there's a fine ball. And Zola venturing down the left. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Haaland is onto this. Oh, real chance! De Arrascaeta, and that interception. Chance! Goal! Porto! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Porto have taken the lead.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. It's played through for him. De Gea can clear it away. Haaland is onto it in a flash. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That'll be a throw.
Pretty robust defending.
No, he's not getting his way this time. Goes down, but nothing given. Ryan. Haaland.
Porto really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And here's Nzola. Nicely weighted ball. Tries a shot! Ryan. Haaland! It's a loose ball. He'll try. Oh, he's been caught napping.
Vamos ter minuto de compensação.
De Arrascaeta. Good running, strong and purposeful. And it's Chilwell. And here's Aspas. And we've reached half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. Porto coming in at half-time, leading by 1-0.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Porto just ahead here in a tight game. They are 1-0 to the good.
Substituição para o Porto. Número 13. Número 7.
So the action resumes.
Vão dar os seus lugares.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
Aspas. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Porto different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
FC Tokyo have their second corner now. Cleared away. Porto are looking to go forward now. And it's made its way to him. Chilwell spots it and intercepts. Now it's Nzola. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pulgar. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's a good spell of possession, this. He's going for goal! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Crossed into the box.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
No, that's been intercepted. Being still separated by the game's only goal. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that is a nice touch. And that has put paid to that. 60 minutes played. This might spell danger.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Oh, that's well spotted. Locatelli. No, it's come to nothing. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Porto clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Well timed, excellent interception. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
looking to pass their way up the pitch. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's approaching that time where you have to decide whether you stick or twist, Peter. I'm inclined to think the latter, but the boss probably has quite a few things which he has to factor in yet, so let's see.
Haaland unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
FC Tokyo
Truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
Substituição para o Porto. Número 2.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Vão dar os seus lugares a número 6, número 18.
It's a lovely, neat pass. Great vision. That looks a good ball through. And he shoots! And that could have brought them level.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
That has been knocked clear. Oh, that's ambitious.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Played into space. Looking for the run. Rabiot. He's having a shot! Quality ball. And here's Locatelli. Oh, shooting chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. And it's Rabiot. That pass isn't the best. Now he's off and running. Some really good ball movement. Now it's Rabiot. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
FC Tokyo really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Oh, that's a key interception. It's a pretty loose pass. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out.
Vamos ter minuto de compensação.
Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Locatelli. So that's it, it is all over. Poor
Kill it off, absolutely, but at the same time you can't say they were overly exerted either. So it's a good result and a clean sheet.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you have just joined, you have just takes a shot! And he couldn't finish.
Well, it goes to show you there's a lot you can do if you have willing runners like that. You'll always get that chance. And it's quite direct from them. It's actually quite long from back to front.
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture? Goes for a shot! And he's managed to get rid. Vestergaard makes the interception. Gerard Moreno threads one in.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Gerard Moreno. There's the shot! Goal! Barcelona! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. Casado. Gerard Moreno. Downs. And Rayan. And that is a little undercooked. Now that's well seen too. Madueke. Haaland. Distributed tidily. He's a sharp little ball here. Benzema. Oh, big chance! Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Header comes in! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. It's a searching pass. Tries to pass it, shapes to shoot! It's a goal! And they're threatening to fly away here. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Oh, shooting chance!
Porto really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Gerard Moreno. Well read, nice interception. Oh, this is a great position. There's the shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Can he latch on to this? And he's managed to get free. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Calafiori. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Downs. Now there's a fine ball, and he shoots! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Pau Kubasi is there to clear. Gerard Moreno, 2 assists to his credit already. Porto are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Oh, well measured. Now it's Gerard Moreno. Thinks about the shot. Just past the 40th minute mark. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Could move up a gear here. Zelarayan. And here's the chance to counter. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Great vision, nice interception, well timed. Ganduzi, that's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, that's a key interception. Zelarayan.
There they go, hunting again.
And that is well cleared. And the referee has blown for half-time. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will. So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
Substituição para o Porto. Número 19. Número 7.
To get things going again.
Mudar os seus lugares a
Porto decide to shake things up. There has been a change in personnel. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Porto come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Chance! Oh, it's hit the post! And he's following up! And there's a goal! They will take that! They are absolutely ripping it up! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, I'm giving him full mark.
And the shot! It's in! That was a given. It always was.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
At least that has given their people something to smile about.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Tries to play it through. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Porto clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Real chance! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
Barcelona certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Cleared away.
Barcelona clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Downs. Porto needing a change of fortune here. Haaland finds himself offside. Taken back almost at once. Deftly away. Calafiori knocks it into space. He's having a shot! That's going to go a long way. So, third corner of the game. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Gerard Moreno. Look at the space here. Decent chance. It's hit the upright. Guendouzi! And that is doing no harm at all.
Guendouzi clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Porto do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. And the finish! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And no mistake. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? Jagrova.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Looking for the run. And it's Benzema! Well taken goal. It's all becoming so easy. Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So now the difference is 3. Timber cuts it out. No, that's been intercepted. Zelarayan. Shoots!
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Downs. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
He might be in here. Can he get it through? Can he finish? They've played it short. Hangs in a crook. He's rising! And that's a sharp finish. They're back within reach. It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Porto may be down, but not out just yet. Haaland, chance! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Porto have their second corner now. And he's there to clear it. Referee's given a throw. And he's managed to gift it back. He's picked his way through. Closing in on goal. And the shot! Calafiori. Casado with the slide tackle there.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, that's well spotted. Timber. Casado. Oh, nicely intercepted. Downs. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Nicely weighted ball. And he's picked out the run. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. Martin calmly anticipates. Haaland. How? And time is up. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were At times cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
And he shoots! Beauty! About as smooth as it gets! And the game springs instantly to life!
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant!
And that is stunning. Just too hot to handle.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Porto make the perfect start. They are already ahead.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Jagrova. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Haaland. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
It's Hughes. Now it's Benzema. And it's Timber. Zelarayan aimed beyond the defence.
Well, that's good defending.
Just the keeper in his way. Big chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And this is Benzema. Porto have the chance to go the other way. And there's his chance to lead the counter. He's got away. He's had a shot! And that's a sharp finish. They are purring, truly purring. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So that's two now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking.
Oh, what has happened here? Quarter of an hour played. Now that's well seen too. And that's really well manoeuvred.
Benzema really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
It's run loose here.
Haaland clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Now it's Gerard Moreno. Benzema. Hughes.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this. You have to expect that from everyone now.
Hughes. That's a shade optimistic. Hughes, who's set up one goal so far. Zelarayan, well seen, saw that coming. Hughes makes the interception. Porto have got it back and they'll have another go. The ball is loose and the chase is on. He is through here. Gerard Moreno. And this is Benzema.
That's going in strongly.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Hughes. Now, what about a counter-attack? Over to the right flank. Now it's Zelarayan. He's picked his way through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Madueke. Well, that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. No, that's been intercepted. Porto looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Now it's Zelarayan. Oh, now he can run away with it. He's having a shot! Oh, how's that for a goal? A finish right from the top draw. Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
A case now of complete control. 40 minutes gone. Half-time closing in. Haaland tries to play it through. It's come to nothing. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Benzema. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Oh, that's a key interception. Showing good feet. Knocks it into... And the shot! This possibly the last play of the half. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Madueke. Looking for options for move. Shot! It's a goal! It's offside, I think. Yes, it is offside.
Yeah, just fractionally late, but it's the right call.
That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Porto producing a nigh-on perfect 45 minutes. It's 3-0.
Substituição para o Porto. Número 13. Abandona o relvado. E vai
gets us going once more.
Número 19.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's another good win of the ball. Well, that looks a decent ball.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
He's going for goal! And he's done very well to deal with it.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Oh, easy pickings there. And that pass just didn't quite work. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Great vision. Always onto this. Now this tries a shot! Yes! Untouchable, remorseless, relentless, a class of their own. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Porto are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Benzema. Porto, perhaps wondering what the best time... Benzema! Oh, terrific save.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Oh, good spread. And it's Salvio. Nice interception, well timed.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Ryan. Can he get on the end of this? Chance! And that's a good finish. And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Guendouzi.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Ryan. Now it's Madueke, and he's found a way past. Looking for a corner. And he thumps it clear. And now they can spring out of defence.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Looking to play him in. Oh, that's well spotted. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And he's been shifted off it. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. It's a promising position. He's found a way through. Now, can they get him away? Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against her. And the shot! Barcelona have their third corner. Defending of the desperate variety. Now, who's going to be first to this? And that is masterful defending. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. And it's Guendouzi. Ryan. Now it's Madueke. Gerard Moreno. That's a good ball. Salvio! And it's in! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Well, they may be down, but they're in no mood to go quietly. Ryan. Ryan. That's a nicely shaped ball. Salvio. And the counter is on. Ryan. Haaland is onto this. Oh, good-looking ball. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Guendouzi. He won't be happy with that one. And that is as far as it goes. Oh, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverised.
It was link-up play.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game, and the shots! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Oh, that's fabulous. And he's being shifted off it. De Keeper, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And he's lost his man here. Gerard Moreno! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. He hit that like he meant it. Absolutely speared it in.
Oh, that's a brilliant finish, Peter. Such a satisfying one from his perspective, knowing he hit it so beautifully.
Oh, shooting chance! And it's in! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Can he get it through? He is through here. It is a corner, and we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Aims beyond the defence. Space for him to turn and look. Tries a shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Punched away. Quality ball. Great vision.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Chance for a shot! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Porto really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Ryan. Now it's Haaland. Spread it left. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent.
Porto are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And it's made its way to him. He's in a good position here. Barcelona have reclaimed it. And it's Guendouzi.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
He's found a way through. Goes for a shot! Well taken goal. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. Porto cut their deficits and look raring to go again.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Referee has just said play on. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. He's having a shot! Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Looking to play him in. It's played through for him. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Aimed at the... He leaps for it! It's a goal! Porto are level! Broad smiles all round. It is indeed a fine, fine header.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
Oh, what a game we have on our hands here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Madwicki has it out wide and in space. Header! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Al-Kubasi gets across to intercept that. Some good work on the right flank here. Gerard Moreno, and that is expertly dealt with. Now it's Gerard Moreno. Haaland. Gendouzi. That's good running with the ball. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Nicely intercepted. He's looking wide. And it's played... And a header! Oh, that's close, and that will be the last of it. It's half-time. What a grandstand finish, and how different the outcome might have been. And we are up to the break.
Well, Peter, I can certainly tell you I wasn't expecting this. What a half, what a game of football so far. I was honestly expecting the floodgates to open. But how quickly things can change.
It's a really enthralling 45 minutes, beautifully poised for the 45 to follow. The score at half-time, 2-2. So once again, we're underway.
Porto have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much...
And a chance! Goal! Porto! And the comeback is complete. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Porto have their lead.
Yeah, I always felt that...
Shoots! It's... And again! He's got a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Substituição para o Barcelona. Número 90.
Barcelona choosing to make the first change.
Vão dar os seus lugares a número 18, número 21.
Zelarayan, and he's picked out the run. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Chance! Yes! It's all becoming so easy. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Great chance! He's kicked it out just.
Well, how about that touch, Peter? I mean, that was brilliant. He got the ball to go exactly where he wanted it. The touch was perfection, the finish, imperfection.
Decent chance! In he goes again! Cedar Ryan. Now it's Madueke. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Knocks it into space. Porto needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Here's a chance! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Haaland! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Threads one in. Ganduzi. Oh, there's a probing ball. Nicked it back promptly. Tries to play it through. Oh, that's a key interception. Hughes. Looking for the run.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Looking for options for movement. Shot a goal! Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Porto really could have done without this.
Substituição para o Porto. Número 2.
Drama over the penalty spot.
Número 33. Número 26. Número 17. Número 13.
And that's one back. Not a twitch, not a blink.
That's calm for you. Nothing is going to distract him.
Aos 74 minutos de jogo.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Barcelona may be down, but not out just yet. That's really well manoeuvred. Half an hour gone in the second half. Cedar Ryan, and he's managed to get free. Nicely spread. Madueke tries a cross. And here's the chance to counter. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now, what about a counter-attack? He's a sharp little ball here. Haaland is flagged offside.
Substituição para o Barcelona. Número 17.
So we have further activity on the bench here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Sarr concedes a free kick for that. Madueke proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Ekuban, and the shot's on here. Driving forward, and there's his chance to lead the counter. He's found a way through. Goes long and straight. Can he get on the end of this? Great ball, and he's in here. And the shot! It's in! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
So now the difference is 3.
Oh, he's bustling through here. Can he finish? And here's Haaland. And he's only too happy to take that back. Ekuban. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Haaland. That's at the end. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players.
Look on the manager's face.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game. He'll try from distance! It's loose, and oh, he's been caught on it here. Real chance! That's another chance! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't...
Oh, what has happened? Chance! Oh, what a big quick... In he goes again! And a neat finish! 2-0, and in next to no time! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Ryan, and here's Haaland. Haaland! Goal! Just one goal in it now. Game on!
Marcou para o Porto.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Great vision. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. That's been cut out. Well played.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He's looking wide. He's found a way through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Can he get on the end of this? And the finish! Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. This looks promising. Oh, he's having a go! No, just not quite.
Well, it wasn't the worst decision, really. He certainly had enough belief to take it on.
That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's made its way to him. And he's running through. Threads one in. And he goes for a shot! And that's a tiny finish. Two to the good. And they are purring. Absolutely purring. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
Barcelona go up by 2 and are looking good.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Well, they could break here. Pau Kubasi running with intent. It's a goal kick.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Kubasi. And it's played forward. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
That has been cut short. De Kalpa. And here's Haaland.
Haaland really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And a chance! That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there.
I think there were a few doubts for a split second, Peter, as to whether he was offside. I think he really got away with one there.
Shoots! Ryan.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
He leaps for it! Trustmark comes to the rescue, and he's stuck it away! Haaland at his razor-sharp best there.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Just one in it now.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he shoots! Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. This for genuine comfort. Oh, that's a brilliant save!
And once the save was made, the change to both mindsets could be hugely telling now.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he cuts out the supply. Hughes. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now he's got space here, and he's managed to get free. Timber. He's gone forward, so what can they make of this? To Gendouzi. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, he's on his own. Shot a goal. Oh, good finish. That was easy, almost too easy. And that is indeed the final act. So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
Caros espectadores, por favor mantenham os vossos bilhetes por perto, pois vamos anunciar os vencedores da lotaria de hoje. Substituição para o Porto. Número 13. Número 7.
And here is the first touch of the second half.
Número 19.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. That's really well manoeuvred. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Good ball, good take. Chance for a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. Tries to get it clear. And it's Hughes. He's had a shot! And there's a goal! Just as they wanted it, just when they wanted it.
Marcou para o Porto.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
With that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Porto cut their deficits and look raring to go again.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the
Big chance! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. He's quick to return it. Lovely pass, but can he... Tries a shot! It's in! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Barcelona now in a position far more desirable.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is...
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And that's going to be a booking. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Looking here to alter the direction of the game. He's trying a shot. That was travelling. Back on the ball again. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Porto still have the cards to affect this game. Haaland. Now it's Zelarayan. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, can he finish? It is a fantastic goal. Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. And they are dragging it back. Game on again. A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Oh, nicely intercepted. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well-timed, excellent interception. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Gerard Moreno.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Gerard Moreno is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Zelarayan. Brilliantly cut out.
Porto really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head.
There could be trouble here. Oh, he's one-on-one, and the shots! Great chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, this looks sharp. And he's had it nicked away. Oh, some tackle that. Now it's Zelarayan. Back where it came from. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Well, I like to see, Peter, that they haven't given up yet, so the spirit burns on.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm not sure the shot...
There's the shot! And yes, it's there! We thought they were done, but never say never. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
Substituição para o Porto. Número 12.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Oh, can he get onto this?
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Now it's Immobile.
Vamos ter 5
Benzema.
minutos de compensação.
5 minutes to add. Zelarayan gets a good foot in there. And he was quick to react. Pau Kubasi cuts it out. And it's Immobile. Hughes. Immobile.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And no, that was never going to make it. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And that will be it. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round.
Though, if you look at the over...